Hello lovelies, I hope this finds you well. I just want to introduce you to the Kyushi Gua Sha facial. So my face is freshly cleansed. I used the Kyushi cleansing oil and I did a double cleanse because I had makeup on. It's the end of the day and that's generally my ritual. So I have nothing on my face at all. And today I'm going to use the Jasmine, Lavender and Cedarwood because it's the evening and it's really lovely and nourishing, super hydrating and really relaxing, which is so nice at the end of the day. So I'm going to use this base oil and I'm going to be using the Kyushi Gua Sha tool. Sorry, I shouldn't have worn black. I don't, this was a terrible idea. Kyushi Gua Sha tool. So for a start, I'm gonna spray a little bit of rose water on my face. Just to put some moisture back into my skin before I go on with my face oil. I'm just gonna clip my little fringe out of the way, just so I don't get lots of oil in my hair. Okay, so we did a little spray and now we're going to go on with the face oil. So I use pretty much a full pipette. You don't want the skin to be super duper slippy, but you need a little bit of help with the friction. So we're going to put that all over, down the neck. And we're just going to take 3 deep breaths together. I invite you to close down the eyes. And on the exhale, taking the hands down and out and just kind of starting that lovely lymphatic drainage. There's a full video on lymphatic drainage, which is really great to do every day if you can. Don't forget to sweep over the lips, around the eyes. So when that's kind of absorbed a little bit, which is where I'm at the moment. You may want to wipe your hands off on a little towel, just so your hands aren't slippy and so your tool's not sliding all over the place, which is never good. So a little bit about the Kyushi tool, which I've obviously just made all oily. So you'll see it's shaped like this. So this lovely curved edge sits on that, the larger areas of the face. This little, I call it a little shark fin. The shark fin is really great for like hooking over the jaw, for snuggling under that eye. It's just a lovely shape, and just kind of play around with it and see where it nestles into your face specifically. This lovely little serrated edge here is really great for fine lines and wrinkles, anywhere you want to increase microcirculation to the skin. So for example, if you have 11s, then it's like a wiggle back and forth, and that's what a little groove is for. But basically, wherever the tool fits in your face, wherever it feels comfortable, then that's right. There is a few notes on pressure. So this is a myofascial release. So your fascia covers your entire body. Think of it as your second skin. Connects your organs, your muscles, it connects everything all together, and it's really important, and it can get really tight. So by doing this this massage, we are helping to release the fascia, which is really great. So it's easy to like really dig into the skin, because you feel like that's what kind of a massage feels like, and that's how you get all the knots out and all that stuff. But this is actually a very light touch. So we say we've done some lymphatic drainage. Now we always work our way up. So we'll start on the neck. And here I'm going to take this off because it's just going to get in the way. So I'm going to start on the neck, and we're going to start behind the ear and down. A little wiggle. And you can go back up. You can take it around the back of the neck, which is really lovely if you spend your days at a computer. And be slow and be mindful. So here I'm going right to the back of the neck. You can go up or down, whichever feels right for you. To be repeating each stroke about 3 to 5 times, up to 10. So once we have done the neck, then we move on to under the jaw. So you'll hold the tool like this. In the middle, you're going straight under the jaw and out to the ear and wiggle. So you have the serrated edge towards the screen and wiggle. Wiggle. Then once you've done underneath the jaw, we then move onto the jaw. So here is where I use the little shark fin. And this is the only time you actually don't hold the tool flat to your skin. So we hold it like this. And this can be very, very crunchy. If, like me, you hold a lot of tension in the jaw. And you can also follow along with the fingers if you'd like to. It's quite nice, kind of gives you like a second little massage there. Oh, it's so crunchy. Once you've gone along the jaw, we move on to the top of the jaw. So I would hold the tool like this, and the tool is flat to the skin. We're going out to the ear. You might notice that the tool gets stuck on the masseter muscle here. This is the jaw that's responsible for biting and chewing. It can get really uncomfortable. So you can always kind of push a little bit harder here, give it a little wiggle, help to release it. A little wiggle of the ear. And then we move on to the side of the lip, and we're going to take it out to here. You can also do this like this. Across the lips. And now you're going to have the pointy edge, kind of this little point to the ceiling, and the QC is towards you. And we're going to scoop under that cheekbone. It's also great because it will stimulate any fine lines and wrinkles around the nose as well while you're doing it. So here, for example, my masseter muscle is super tight, so I give it a little wiggle and move over it. And we move on top of the cheekbone. Again, the tool's flat. I'm going to use this side now. So QC is towards me and the little shark fin is up. Just because this is where this sits nicely on my face. So play around, find like, what do you like the feel of? What do you think works for you? Like, you could use this bit underneath the cheekbone as well. It's also another option. You'll notice that my pressure, I'm not dragging my skin. My skin's remaining pretty much in one place. You're just working your way up the face. So now we're kind of scooping underneath the eye, over the temple, a little wiggle here. And if, like me, you do clench your jaw, then this bit here can be quite sore. Then we move onto the forehead. So again, tool flat to the skin. We're gonna go up and a little wiggle. Up, little wiggle. Over the eyebrow, little wiggle. Little wiggle. You can take this like right up into the hairline. Your face doesn't stop at your hairline, it goes all the way in. But if you don't want to get your hair super oily, then just do what I'm doing. And that's one side of your face done. So you can go in and do kind of more detailing. So you may want to go in and do some more kind of sculpting in the cheekbone area. It's always quite nice. You may want to go in, this would be for 11s. And then if you have forehead lines across here, you would go this way. So it's always the opposite way to the way the line's going. And you would expect to see some pinkness up here, and that's fresh blood making its way to the surface of the skin to heal, which is really great. You can do the same here and here, but just be careful around the eyes. It is sensitive skin, so rather do a little bit and then check and see how the skin's looking and then go back. And now we do the other side. So back to the neck. So you can use your left hand or you can just come in and use your right hand. Left hand is easier because you're not kind of having to reach over as much. Around the back of the neck if you'd like to. I always press a little bit harder on the neck just because I feel like I need a little bit harder on the neck. And then exactly the same as before. So we're going to go underneath the chin, the tool is flat, and we're swooping out, twisting and wiggle. Super crunchy down here. You can also come out to the ear and do a little lymphatic drainage and bring it back down. It's also quite a nice feeling. Once you've gone underneath the jaw, we're going to go on top of the jaw and use the little hook. So across here. And if, like me, you're right-handed, you may feel a little bit kind of clumsier with your left hand, but you do get used to it. You do get kind of used to the feeling and how much pressure you should use. And then we go on top of the chin. If you've got lots of time, I would do this 5 to 10 times. I'm kind of doing 3 just to show you the movement so you can go away and give yourself a lovely Gua Sha massage. Or alternatively, when here's something I didn't show you on the other side. You can also lift any smile lines there. So the tool is flat and you're just lifting. So underneath the cheekbone, you can either go in with the tool this way, and again, just here is the masseter muscle and can get a little bit stuck. Give it a little wiggle. You can also hold it here just to help kind of release it. And I do always apply a little more pressure under the cheekbone, but do be aware of pushing too hard and causing bruising. It is a stone after all, and the skin is delicate. And then once we've gone under there, on top of the cheekbone, wiggle. So the tool is flat, and I gradually lift this edge as I get to the end for the wiggle. You'll see I've got a little bit of pinkness coming in my cheek there, which is amazing. And then very gently under the eye. And then back onto the forehead. So the tool is this way around. And I tend to do the forehead with my dominant hand, my right hand. Just kind of move my head. Just work backwards and forwards on the forehead. It's really, really relaxing as well. And then just play around really. Find out what feels right for you, where the tool fits in your face. That's it, super simple. So you can do as much or as little as that as you want. I would probably also do a little bit of lymphatic drainage at the end. So I would go behind the ears where your lymph are, out to here. Just background. So that, my friends, is your gua sha tutorial. Glowing skin. Do expect a little bit of pinkness, that's really normal. At no point should it hurt or it be uncomfortable. If you've got any active breakouts, then I would avoid the area. I mean, it will just be painful. And if you've had any recent Botox within 1 or 2 weeks, then I would also avoid the area, and the same goes for filler. But yeah, enjoy. Let me know how you get on. I would love to hear. And I will speak to you soon. Lots of love.